Here's your WTF Action News for Friday, October 10th. One person was sent to the hospital with serious injuries following a crash near Mr. Chips on M13 in Pinconning Monday evening. Bay County deputies say a man driving a Bobcat tractor was attempting to cross M13 from the west when a car heading north struck the tractor. The driver of the car was ejected in the crash. The driver of the Bobcat was not injured. Police say speed played a factor in the crash, and the driver was not wearing a seatbelt. Authorities in Bay City are investigating a boat fire and vandalism that occurred on Thursday. The boat was docked at the Liberty Harbor Marina near Veterans Memorial Park. The boat caught fire around 2 a.m., and several other boats in the marina had been entered and vandalized. There were no injuries and no one was on the boat at the time of the fire. The Huron County Sheriff says a Cebuing man is accused of breaking into a shed and stealing a tractor. 54-year-old Jeffrey Nunnery is facing multiple felony charges and remains jailed on a $25,000 cash bond. The arrest comes after an investigation regarding the theft of tractors and farm equipment across the state, part of a multi-county theft ring. Police are working to return the stolen items to their owners. ALCONA County deputies responded to 64 calls last week. Some of the serious complaints included sexual assault, domestic violence, and threats. There were 4 calls for civil disputes, 2 for gunshots fired, 2 for fraud, and 1 each for a personal protection order violation, larceny, trespassing, and an abandoned vehicle. Deputies responded to 17 auto crashes, including 14 between cars and deer. They also issued 9 citations following 28 traffic stops. 1 person was arrested last week on an outstanding warrant. The Harrisville branch of the ALCONA County Library will have a children's craft activity and story time this morning at 10:30. There'll be a hands-on visible mending workshop at the library this afternoon at 1 p.m. Materials are provided, however, participants are welcome to bring their own clothing to repair. Space is limited for this free event. To register, call 724-6796.
Stand by. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and cue music.
On this day in 1902, the Gibson Mandolin Company was formed. Gibson's first electric guitar was the ES-150, produced in 1936. In 1946, Gibson introduced the P90 single-coil pickup, which was eventually used on the first Les Paul model made in 1952. Singer and songwriter John Prine was born on this day in 1946. John released his debut album in 1971 and put out 19 studio albums in all. John died in April of 2020. Showers are likely today, mainly after 5 p.m., otherwise partly sunny with a high near 62. South winds at 10 to 15 miles an hour. Rain continues overnight with a low in the mid-40s. We have a slight chance of showers Saturday, otherwise partly sunny with a high near 61. Sunday will be mostly sunny with a high near 65. WTF Action News is a public service of your local community radio station, WXTF-LP Harrisville.
Right here in ALCONA County, Michigan.